Good morning, baseball. It's Flagler Saints baseball here on the Peach Belt Conference Network in a rare pre-noon start as Flagler and Lander play the rubber game of this series from Drysdale Field in St. Augustine. Hi, everyone. Dave Wenda, along with our Sports Information Director, John Jordan, and our producer, Laurel Plexiclo. A beautiful day for baseball, we hope. They moved it up because of concerns about the weather. It was raining a little this morning. It's expected to rain later this afternoon, although that's looking less and less likely. So they want to make sure they got in this all-important third game of the series as the Saints and the Bearcats do battle. Couple of pitchers' duels to start the series yesterday. We had a doubleheader on Saturday, a rare no Friday game as the Bearcats came into town and played a doubleheader yesterday, the teams splitting that twin bill. Let's look at the starters first for the visiting Bearcats. Leading off and playing left field, number 2, Oliver Zahn. Batting second and catching, number 1, Will McClellan. Batting third, the DH, is Connor Droz. Batting fourth is the right fielder, Lucas Martino. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 32, Chris Manriquez. Batting sixth and playing shortstop, number 21, Ethan Wilder. Batting seventh is the second baseman, number 6, Matthew Burgess. In the eighth hole, it's the first baseman, Tyler Prell. And batting ninth, the center fielder, number 9, Gary Garrett. They'll deal with Seth Wysocki. Wysocki making his 7th start of the season, his 9th appearance overall. He's 2-2 on the year with a 7.43 earned run average. He's thrown 26 2/3 innings, given up 39 hits, 26 runs, 22 of them earned. He's walked 12 and struck out 16. Dealing first with Sims Owens, and he pumps in a strike. Oh, excuse me, not Sims Owens, but Oliver Zahn, the left fielder. A 1 pitch swung on and lined foul down the left field side. Our umpires today, Christopher Riddle is behind the plate. At first, it's Mark Morgan, and manning third is John Rossick. Ground ball to short. This is Taylor Clapp. And Clapp makes the throw, 1 gone. Defensively for the Saints, a bit of a different look today. Across the outfield, left to right, it's Trey Newland, Bryce Fitzgerald, and Sims Owens. That's pretty standard, although Fitzgerald is making a rare start in center field. Newland is the regular left fielder, and Owens has cemented himself as the right fielder. Jane Ward playing third. Taylor Clapp gets the start at short. Matthew Burke is at his usual spot at second. Coy Phillips is at first base, and Griffin Garcia is catching. This is Will McClellan. And that's ball 2. Big swing and a miss. It's a warm, humid day here in St. Augustine. We've had a lot of rain over the last several days. And it's going to approach 80 degrees this afternoon. 2-1 pitch is in for a strike. Saints have played a couple of morning games, at least morning starts. Their first 2 games were 11 a.m. Eastern starts, 10 a.m. Central, though that was the local time when they were playing that opening tournament in Houston. And a good-looking pitch from Wysocki freezes McClellan for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 30, Connor Droz.
This is Connor Droz, and the Saints will shift it around. 3 men on the right side of the infield. Jaden Ward is the sole defender on the left side of second base. A 1-0, fouled off. Lander comes in 18-23 overall, 12-11 in the conference. The Saints are 12-27, 8-15 in the PBC. A 1-1 pitch, fouled off the other way. Two balls and two strikes. The 2-2 is low and the count runs full with two outs here in the top of the first. Long look in from Wysocki. Goes into the windup and delivers ball 4. So the Bearcats have their first base runner of the game on the 2-out walk from Droz. And that brings up Lucas Martino. First pitch stays outside. Martino hitting .340 on the season. Has one homer. He's driven in 10. 1-0 pitch, grounded foul. Lander is a club hitting .275. One pitch, and he was not able to check his swing. So the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes to Martino. One-two pitch, ground ball, and clap goes the short way. Well, a 2-out walk, but no damage done. We head to the bottom of the first. Oh, do they? Okay. Really? That's awesome. Right, yeah. I noticed. And welcome back. No score. Bottom of the first inning for the Saints. It'll be Sims Owens, Trey Newland, and Taylor Clapp to face Bennett Nance, big left-hander. Owens shows bunt and takes a strike. They say he offered at it. Nance making just his second start of the season, his 10th appearance. He's 1-0 with a 4.85 earned run average as Owens lays off. Nance has thrown 26 innings, allowed 29 hits, 14 earned runs. He struck out 28. Big-time strikeout numbers. More than a strikeout an inning. It's the 2-1. Grounded foul. Look at the updated Peach Belt Conference standings. Young Harris continues to lead the conference with a 20-6 record. USC Aiken is in second at 17-6. Obviously, some disparity in the number of games played. That'll work out. But they're tied in the loss column, and there is a good-looking breaking pitch for strike 3 as Owens is gone here in the first. Georgia Southwestern right in the mix at 16-7, and then it drops off a little bit. Columbus State, one of the favorites, in fact, the preseason favorite, is in fourth place at 14-9. And the batter is Trey Newland. First pitch, grounded. Fair! It went past the third baseman, who thought it was a foul ball, and it's a double for Trey Newland. That certainly hopped, or from our vantage point, looked like it hopped right over the bag. Somehow stayed fair as it went past the third baseman, Manriguez. And now the umpires will come together.
We're going to talk like we're really having a discussion, but we're not going to change.
The third base umpire, John Rossick, was right on top of the play. And I thought the ball would curl foul, as balls like that often do, but somehow Trey Newland with some English on it, and it hopped over the bag, and the speedy Newland turned a slow ground ball into a double.
Now batting to the shortstop, number 15, Taylor Clapp.
This is Taylor Clapp, the shortstop. First pitch strike. Clapp, a .213 hitter. Getting the start at shortstop today. Clapp has started now 38 games, playing a variety of positions. Big cut and a miss. Strike 2. A 1-2 pitch. Spoiled. Getting back to the standings, Flagler in its battle to get into the PBC tournament and get that 8th and final spot. Still trails Augusta, but they are even in the loss column with Augusta. Flagler 8-15, Augusta 10-15. Here's the 1-2. That's inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Top 8 teams get in. Buford has really fallen off now, 5-18, as Flagler has leapfrogged them in the standings. Two pitch, swing and a miss, and there are two gone here in the first. Brings up Jaden Ward. Ward, a .336 hitter. Second on the team behind Mason Gray, who's done for the season with that hand injury. So the leading active player in batting average. Ward has a homer, 23 runs batted in, looking for another here with Newland out at second. Big swing and a miss, strike two. Thank you. Ward in an 0-2 hole. Strike three looking. So Nance strikes out the side and gets around a one-out double from Newland. Still no scores. We head to the second. Top of the second inning, leading off is Chris Manriquez, the third baseman.
They may have been overflowing the dugout.
First pitch popped up, drifting into foul territory and out of play. Manriquez, a .211 hitter. He has homered and driven in 17. On base, just .276. And he's behind here 0-2. That's low. Wysocki trying to get him to chase. One, two, hangs outside. And the count goes full. Three-two pitch is fouled off. Fly ball to center field. Fitzgerald goes way back and makes the catch just short of the warning track. Showing off some good speed and some good range in center field. Saints outfield full of speedsters. Brings up Ethan Wilder, the shortstop. First pitch is in there for a strike. Caught the outside corner. Ground ball to Burke at second. And there are two away. Brings up Matthew Burgess, the second baseman.
Number 6, Matthew Burgess.
Very little wind to speak of. 6 miles an hour at game time. Showing bunt, pulling it back, taking ball one. Well, that'll bring Ward into the cutout at third base. Big swing and a miss. Ball and a strike. One pitch is a foul ball. Saints wrapping up the series here with Lander. They'll play Edward Waters here on Tuesday in a non-league game. They have a couple with Edward Waters on consecutive Tuesdays. 1-2 pitch. Popped into short center field. Fitzgerald makes it look easy. 3 up and 3 down as we head to the home half of the second. Back in St. Augustine, bottom of the second inning, it's Justin Haskins, Matthew Burke, and Coy Phillips due up for the Saints. First is Haskins, the designated hitter. Good-looking breaking pitch from Nance is in there for a strike. I was talking about the remaining Saints schedule before we ended the top of the inning. Foul tip. Non-league game on Tuesday against Edward Waters. There's only 5 more home games. Edward Waters twice on Tuesday and then a week from Tuesday. And then the Claflin series here this coming weekend. Strike 3 looking for Haskins, and that is the 4th strikeout of the game. All the outs recorded so far by Nance have been via the K. And 3 of them have been looking. Here's Matthew Burke. Batting in the 6th hole today. Burke making his 37th start. Hitting .250. He's driven in 16. One pitch, grounded past the pitcher and into center field for a base hit. So 1 on and 1 out for Coy Phillips, the first baseman.
Now batting, first baseman, number 8, Coy Phillips.
I block everything because I'm just worried about getting the stats right.
First pitch, grounded past the first baseman. And Burke goes from first to third on the hit from Phillips. Back-to-back singles, and the Saints have runners at the corners with 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 9.
That brings up Bryce Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald hitting just $118 on the season. 2 hits and 17 at bats. One of those hits was a double. First pitch is inside, ball 1. Saints looking to jump on top here in the 2nd inning. Bryce Fitzgerald could pick up his first RBI right here. First RBI of the season if he can somehow bring Burke in. Ground ball, foul. Fitzgerald battling. Set for the 1-2. Lays off the high fastball. Now the wind picking up and starting to blow a little from right to left. Popped up on the infield. And Wilder makes the catch. Ethan Wilder, the shortstop. That brings up Griffin Garcia with 2 outs and 2 on. Garcia, 234 hitter. Got 15 hits and 64 at bats. One of them a double. He's driven in 7. Nance starts him with a strike, and I think what was a slider. Nance has a good-looking repertoire of breaking pitches to go with a pretty good fastball. And quickly it's 0-2 to Garcia, the 9-hole hitter. 0-2 pitch is fouled off as Garcia stays alive. Ground ball to third for Manriquez, and he makes the play. So the Saints pick up a couple of hits, but it's still scoreless as we head to the third. Welcome back, top of the third. Leading off is the first baseman, Tyler Prell. Prell hitting .266.
He's paranoid from soccer.
21 hits and 79 at bats. He has a couple of doubles. 13 runs batted in. And that pitch is off the plate, ball one. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now 2-1. Ground ball to Ward. Gloves it right in front of the bag. The throw across is dug out by Coy Phillips. Great play on both ends of that. Ward and Phillips combining on the out.
Center fielder, number 9, Gary Garrett.
Here's the 9-hole hitter. The center fielder, Gary Garrett. First pitch from Wysocki is outside, ball one. Wysocki working quickly, and there's a second ball, 2-0. Foul ball. Wysocki delivers the 2-1 and blows a fastball past Garrett. Wysocki is sophomore from Jacksonville Beach, Florida, 6'3", 195, transfer from Lake Sumter State College. 2-2, just misses. Last year as a freshman, he made 14 starts, put up a 3-4 record with a 4.36 ERA. This one fouled out of play. Couple of seasons at Lake Sumter before he transferred into Flagler, and blows a fastball by Garrett for his second strikeout of the game. Back to the top of the order, and Oliver Zone.
Number 2, Oliver Zone.
Almost a lot of good enough for me. I only need one set of games for the tennis.
First pitch strike to Zone. Wysocki has been primarily a starter throughout his college career. Here's a ground ball. Should end the inning. Good, strong throw by Clapp. We'll talk more about Seth Wysocki next time he hits the mound. Top of the order for the Saints, Sims Owens leading off the third. Owens struck out looking in the first. Breaking pitch, misses. Line drive, or fly ball rather, to center field, and the catch is made by Garrett.
Now batting the left field, number 7, Trey Newland.
Brings up Trey Newland. Newland had a double in the first, his second hit of the series. He's now 2 for 9 this weekend. Looks at a strike. Newland's other hit was also a double. 0-1, ground ball. This could be a tough play. And it's an infield hit for Trey Newland. Tough play for Matthew Burgess, having to backhand a slow chopper behind the mound. with the speedy Newland running, probably would have beaten it out anyway. And that brings up Taylor Clapp. Clapp struck out swinging in the first. Oh, and that hit him. So 2 runners aboard with 1 out for the Saints here in the third. And it brings up Jaden Ward. Ward struck out looking his first time. Looking to break a scoreless tie here in the third. Big cut from Ward. Ward's had a good series. He's 2 for 6 coming in, now 2 for 7 after the strikeout. Big swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-2. Long look in from Nance. Swing and a miss, and that's the 5th strikeout for Nance. There are 2 gone here in the third, and the batter is Justin Haskins, who has been a strikeout victim. A couple of pitchers' duels yesterday. There's a ball in the opener. Gauge 4, he's the tough luck loser. He threw a complete game, scattering 7 hits and giving up just an unearned run to lose 1-0. Nick Foray pitched very well for the Bearcats to pick up the win. Bennett Sloper with the save in that one. And then in the nightcap, Flagler won it 2-1 behind a good performance. Well, better than good. Outstanding performance from Dylan Faulkner. 7 innings pitched, 10 strikeouts. There is a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Faulkner did not give up a run, just allowed 4 hits. And he outdueled Luke Johnson, who threw a complete game, but gave up a couple runs, just 1 earned. Saints got out of the game on a double play, and there is a base hit, and it's going to score Newland. So Haskins drives in the first run of the game with a single with 2 outs here in the third. Clapp went from first to third on the hit, and so there are runners at the corners for Matthew Burke, who has a single already today. Good bender for a strike. A couple of guys warming up in the Lander bullpen. Remember, Nance isn't a usual starter. This is just his second start of the season. He's thrown 45 pitches. Ground ball towards third, and it's touched by the base runner in foul territory, so it's a foul ball, but not sure what Clapp is thinking down there. And now the Lander coach is coming out to argue perhaps that now the umpires will come together to discuss this. Jason Burke asking for a conference from the umpires. Now, it was touched in foul territory, and I don't know if the argument is that he touched it before it had a chance to get past third base, so was it officially a foul ball? I'm just spitballing here.
Fans, there will be a lucky fan today that will go away with a very rare booking umpire.
Our umpires today, again, Christopher Riddle, Mark Morgan, and John Rossick. They're having a pretty lengthy discussion about this. Gives us a chance to remind you that if you'd like to support all Flagler athletic teams, join the Saints Club. Visit flaglerathletics.com and click on the Saints Club link for details. So the umpires have come to a decision, and we'll come over to the 7-year head coach, Burke, Jason Burke of the Bearcats, and explain the call. I'd like to thank some of the sponsors of Flagler Athletics, including Vested Metals. We are a customer-centric and solution-based metal supplier. UBS Financial, pursue what matters most to you for today, tomorrow, and generations to come. Sunshine Realty, for all of your real estate needs. Stellar Group, taking solutions further. St. John's Family Funeral Home and Crematory, services unique as life. And St. Augustine Record, covering the ancient city in St. Johns County since 1894. So the discussion continues between Coach Burke and two of the umpires. Apparently he's not satisfied with the decision that the umpires agreed collectively. It was a ground ball that was foul, and Taylor Clapp reached out and grabbed it. He was in foul territory at the time. Now, you see this play sometimes where a hard-hit ball, Burke is fired up. He doesn't like it. But if a ball touches a base runner in foul territory, it is a foul ball. And that's why base runners are coached when they're at third base to stand in foul territory as they take their lead. So here's the 1-2 pitch. 2 on and 2 out here in the third. 1 run already in. Grounded foul. Look out. Another foul ball. Here's the 1-2, and that's upstairs. Nance may be a little out of his rhythm after the long break. See if the veteran Burke can take advantage here with a 2-2 count. And it is a base hit. That scores Clapp from third, and the rally continues here for the Saints, now 2-0. And Coach Burke is fuming outside the Lander dugout. And looks like he may make a pitching change. He's calling timeout. And he's letting the umpires hear it as he makes his way to at least talk to Nance. I'm not sure if he's going to pull him here. And I think he's just going to try to settle him down. Really, I think this is as much to give the umpires an earful on his way to the mound and then back to the dugout as it is to perhaps settle down his big left-hander. Again, Burke in his 7th season at Lander. The batter is Coy Phillips, who had a single back in the 2nd inning. Flagler with runners at 1st and 2nd with 2 outs and 2 in. Oh, and that nearly hit him. "51 pitches in the game for Nance. Oh, and that did hit him, and this Burke is going to get upset, I think, here too, because it looked like maybe Coy Phillips had started his swing, and now he's going to come out and continue to argue. Jason Burke isn't long for this game, if I had to guess. The bases are loaded on the hit by pitch, and I would guess the argument here is that he was making his swing and
Number 19.
yeah, and did the ball perhaps hit the butt of the bat, or was it a swing attempt? So the bases are loaded. Haskins is at 3rd, Matthew Burke is at 2nd, and now Phillips at 1st. The batter will be Bryce Fitzgerald as we have another delay thanks to the Lander skipper. Thanks some more of the corporate sponsors, including Applebee's. Our dining room is open. Academy Bus, we know the way. Bailey Group, no matter where you want to go, we'll help you get there. Ameris Bank, and they're going to make a pitching change. So after all of that, we will have a new pitcher for the Bearcats. And we'll step aside, tell you who it is when we come back. Very good. Six? Oh, no. What is that? Okay. Yeah. Well, welcome back. The new pitcher is number 11, Matthew Ellis, 5'10" redshirt sophomore right-hander from Abbeville, South Carolina. And he comes in a jam with the bases loaded, dealing with Bryce Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, high drive to left field, way back, and gone! A grand slam from Bryce Fitzgerald makes it a 6-2 Flagler game. Not only his first RBI of the year, his first homer of the year, and he does it in grand fashion. Wow! No doubt about it from Bryce Fitzgerald. The left fielder zone didn't move. He just looked up and admired the view as it skied out of here. A mammoth shot. This is Griffin Garcia. Saints have put up 6 in the inning. All with 2 outs. Garcia grounded out his first time. Two balls and 2 strikes. Grounded foul. And the count is full. Swing and a miss, and the inning is over, but not before the Saints get 6 runs, including the big blow from Bryce Fitzgerald, a 2-out grand slam, and Flagler leads it 6-0. Top of the 4th inning. And the batter's the catcher, Will McClellan. Looks like we had warnings issued to both dugouts. Coach Burke not happy with a couple of calls in that last inning. Sharp grounder to Ward at third, and he makes the play. Ward has really come into his own defensively. Solid at the plate as always, but now he's really settled down defensively and owned that third base position. This is Connor Droz. Again, the Flagler infielders will shift for Droz. He walked his first time. One ball and one strike. Now 3-1. "52nd pitch from Wysocki is fouled back. And that missed. Wysocki thought he had a strikeout. Instead, it's a leadoff or a one-out walk.
Right fielder, number 25, Lucas Martino.
Brings up Lucas Martino, the right fielder. He grounded into fielder's choice in the first inning. Grounded back to Wysocki. He'll go to second for one. And they're going to say on the exchange he dropped it. So there is an out recorded as Droz is erased on the fielder's choice.
Number 32, Chris Enriquez.
So 2 outs, and the batter is Manriquez. Line drive over the leaping clap. Martino turns and heads for third, and then Manriquez is out trying to stretch it to second. A base running mistake, and the Saints are out of the inning when it appeared that Lander would have 2 on with 2 outs. As we head to the bottom of the fourth, 6-0 Saints. Bottom of the fourth, and we have the third pitcher of the day for the Bearcats. It's number 10, Cooper King, a 6'2 junior right-hander out of Charlotte, North Carolina, transfer from NC State. Leading off is Sims Owens, 0 for 2 today, strikeout and a flyout. There's the 1-1, catches the inside part of the plate for strike 2. Swing and a miss, and Owens is retired. Well, King is usually a starter. In fact, all his appearances until now have been starts. He's made 10 of them. 3-5 record, 7.30 earned run average. Struck out 15 in 49 and a third innings pitched. And here's a fly ball, quickly 2 outs. That brings up Taylor Clapp, who was in the middle of that big rally. He was hit by a pitch and came around to score in the 6-run third. Hard hit, but right at the left fielder. Zone makes the catch, and the inning is over. Saints go in order in the 4th. Top of the 5th inning. Saints lead at 6-0. Ethan Wilder's the batter. He's 0 for 1. First pitch. Hammered to left and, call it foul. It looked like chalk kicked up.
I thought that was...
No argument from the Lander dugout. And they're closer to it than we are. Well, maybe it wasn't chalk that kicked up. Maybe it was just dust. Here's the 0-1. Swung on. Fly ball to center. And Fitzgerald makes the catch. Brings up Matthew Burgess, the second baseman. He's 0 for 1. Wysocki's only allowed the 1 hit. That was in the last inning when Manriquez singled with 2 outs and then was thrown out trying to reach second on the hit. Out by a mile.
I almost willing to guess he's going to say something in between innings since he's the shortstop. He's going to say something.
Line drive right to the shortstop, Clapp.
Now batting, first baseman, number 7.
Here's Tyler Prell, first baseman, grounded out to third in his first at bat. First pitch strike from Wysocki, who's been very efficient. One hit, a couple of walks on the day. And the Saints really need this kind of performance from a Sunday starter. After Gage Voorhees and Dylan Faulkner were outstanding yesterday as the team split a doubleheader. Stays alive, fouling off the 1-2 pitch. Grounded foul. Good at bat from Perel, making Wysocki work a bit here with 2 outs. Ground ball through the hole on the left side for a 2-out hit. Perel is aboard. It brings up Gary Garrett. Garrett struck out back in the third. Starting to see some movement out in the Flagler dugout, or the bullpen, excuse me. Saki's thrown 70 pitches. I'm sure Coach Barnett and Jeff Pelkey, the pitching coach, would love to see him go another inning or 2. Close on the pickoff attempt. Pearl's stolen just 1 base this season in 3 attempts.
When it was a little bit lower, he had to hit that one and broke it. That was probably like a decade or so ago. Raised up the backstep a little bit. Just when they redid that.
1 ball and 2 strikes, and that one stays outside. 2-2. Couple of good at-bats in a row from Prell and now Garrett, making Wysocki work to get out of this 5th inning. Ground ball, slow roller. Clapp fields it, throws, not in time. It's an infield hit. Clapp did everything he could do to get to that one, field it, and throw it accurately to first. But Garrett just too speedy. And there are 2 on with 2 outs. And back to the top of the order for zone. One ball and 1 strike. Zone has grounded out to short twice in the game. Isaki stays outside with that pitch. One is a base hit into center field, and the first run of the game will score as Prell comes around. Garrett is safe at third on the single from zone. Three consecutive singles, and we'll see if we get a visit from Jeff Pelkey, trying to calm down his starter. That brings up McClellan, who's 0 for 2. He struck out and grounded out. Saints lead it now 6-1. First pitch is pumped in for a strike to McClellan. That one stays off the plate. 1-1. That one misses. Wysocki disappointed with the result. 2-1 pitch, hard ground ball back through the middle, and it's a 4th consecutive single, and it plates another run for the Bearcats, who have made it a 6-2 game. So that brings Pelkey out of the dugout, and that may be it for Wysocki. Gives us a chance to thank some of the sponsors of Flagler Athletics, including St. Augustine Marina for all your boating and fishing needs, Spartan Orthopedic Institute, sports medicine and robotic surgery, Sonny's, local pitmasters since '68. We don't just serve barbecue, we are barbecue. And St. Augustine Inn, Flagler College Athletics official hotel. 4 singles in a row with 2 outs have scored 2 runs for the Bearcats, who have cut it to a 6-2 score. And this is Droz. Droz has walked twice. Shift is on for Flagler with the 2 base runners. Jaden Ward, the only man on the left side of the infield. Hard hit ball to right. And Owens makes the catch! Saves at least a run, if not two, with a diving catch right at the warning track in the corner in front of the 3:15 sign. The inning is over. Bearcats get a couple. It's 6-2 Saints. Flagler 6, Lander 2, bottom of the 5th. Jaden Ward, Justin Haskins, and Matthew Burke due up. First pitch, fly ball to Garrett in center field. Brings up Haskins, who started the scoring with an RBI single back in the 3rd. Saints got 6 in that 3rd inning, including the grand slam from Bryce Fitzgerald.
Probably like next inning or so.
1 ball and 1 strike is the count to Haskins. Here's the 1-1. Jammed him. Popped into short center field. Garrett makes the grab. 2 out for Matthew Burke, who's 2 for 2 today with an RBI.
Now second baseman is interviewing Matthew Burke.
Big cut at the 1-0 pitch. And now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Sharp ground ball right at Manriguez. Throw a little low, but in time. And Burke is retired for the first time today. The Saints go in order. They lead at 6-2. Top of the 6th inning. Saints lead it by 4. First pitch swing is a ground ball from Martino, and Burke makes the play. New pitcher for the Saints is number 20, Daniel Fisher. Fisher, a 5'11 redshirt sophomore from Sewanee, Georgia, left-hander, redshirted a season ago. Started 4 games in 2021 with 11 appearances overall. Now facing Manriquez. Manriquez 1 for 2. Fisher making his 11th appearance. He has started 5 games. Has an 0-2 record, 7.33 earned run average. Jaden Ward will field the grounder. And there are quickly 2 gone. Brings up Ethan Wilder, who's 0 for 2.
Ethan Wilder.
Sharply grounded to Ward. 3 up and 3 down as Fisher gets the job done in the 6th. It's 6-2 Flagler. Bottom of the 6th inning, 6-2 Saints. Coy Phillips, Bryce Fitzgerald, and Griffin Garcia due up for Flagler. Phillips has a single, also reached when he was hit by a pitch. Two and 0 the count. Fouled into the screen. Congratulations to the Flagler women's tennis team, who won the PBC title outright for the first time in school history. They shared it last year. Saints beat Augusta here in St. Augustine 4-0 today. Ground ball to short. And Wilder makes the play. Saints undefeated in women's tennis in PBC play. So congratulations to Rod Puebla and the Saints. Both tennis programs in good hands here at Flagler. Well, here's Bryce Fitzgerald, who had his first career home run. Speaking of firsts, a grand slam back in the third inning and made it 6-2. Fitzgerald didn't have an RBI, so there's another first. First homer, first career homer, first RBI of the season.
Wow. He's been mostly a pitch runner.
Swings at an 0-2 pitch, and he's gone. Brings up Griffin Garcia.
Now batting the catcher, number 2, Griffin Garcia.
We're up to nothing in the fourth. So we did? Wow. She's like one. You won her actually. Yeah. It's like a conference halfway through. Mackenzie with all front and back. Everybody's.
Ball and a strike to Garcia, who's 0 for 2.
Losses up 8-3.
A 2-out walk for Garcia, and it turns the lineup over.
Backup building ready.
Now batting the right fielder, number 17, Sims Owens.
That's what he's saying. I can write the men's one.
Here's Sims Owens.
Now when we go get something to eat for dinner, I'll go ahead and pound it out. Just trying to help you out.
Owens is 0 for 3 today.
I'll plug the softball stuff. And get tennis sorted out. All that stuff. And I have to write the tennis recap and the schedule changes.
Check on Garcia at first. Garcia has stolen 7 bases. Pretty good for a catcher. He's only been caught once. And there he breaks for second. Pitch is outside, and Garcia's in there safe with a stolen base, and he's in scoring position.
That is the record. 67 stolen bases in the season. D2 record. D2 era record.
So that is the 67th stolen base for the Saints on the season, which sets the school record in the D2 era.
Ways to go on the multi.
Still not close to the all-time stolen base season record. Popped up, should be an easy play for Burgess. Saints get a hit. They continue to lead at 6-2.
Garcia now has
Top of the 7th inning. Batter is Matthew Burgess, who's 0 for 2. Strike pumped in from Fisher. Fisher, the second pitcher of the game for the Saints, working in relief of Seth Wysocki. And a wave and a miss. Strike 3. Brings up Tyler Prell, who's 1 for 2. Wysocki went 5 innings, gave up 5 hits, couple of runs, couple of walks, a couple of strikeouts. Pearl's 1 for 2 with a run scored. Ground ball through the hole on the right side, his second hit of the game.
now batting the center fielder, number 9, Gary Garrett.
Here's Gary Garrett, also 1 for 2. He scored a run back in the 5th inning. Saints got all their runs in the 3rd. Lander got its runs in the 5th.
Thank you. Did everyone like that announcement?
1-0 stays outside.
You wouldn't have these-
Big cut and a miss. Two one, fouled out of play.
Sounds like a wrestling game. Hey, Brad.
2-2 is low. Garrett has a bright orange bat. And the on-deck hitter Zone has one that looks just like it. 3-2 pitch. Hitting the foul territory. Long run for Newland, and he won't get there. Newland lost his hat or his glove or both into the dugout of Lander.
Yard sale.
The yard sale play. Saints wearing their red tops over gray pants today. Lander and the powder blues look really good. That's off the pitcher's glove, right to the shortstop. Clapp steps on the bag and throws to first for the double play. Score it 1-6-3.
the Saints left fielder, number 7, Trey Newland.
Saints 7th will be Trey Newland, Taylor Clapp, and Jaden Ward. First up, Newland, who's 2 for 3 today with a single, a double, and a run scored. Ground ball to short. Wilder's throw is off target, but making the tag is Prell. Swipe tag from Prell as the throw pulled him off the base.
Taylor Clapp.
Brings up Taylor Clapp. Has a run scored today. Two and one is the count. Three-one pitch, swing and a miss. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard and a base hit into the corner in left field. This will be extra bases for Clapp, who cruises into second with a stand-up double. Clapp aboard for the second time today, and that brings up Jaden Ward, still looking for his first hit. This one's outside. Ward second on the team in hitting. The leading active hitter coming in behind Mason Gray. Overall on the team, there's a long fly ball to center. Clapp will tag up and easily advance to third. And that brings up Justin Haskins, who has an RBI single today. He's 1 for 3.
Justin Haskins.
This one inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Well, the Saints have pounded out 8 hits, scored 6 runs. The big one was the grand slam from Bryce Fitzgerald in the third inning. In fact, all 6 runs came with 2 outs in the third. That one scoots away, and Clapp comes in to score the 7th run of the game. Did it hit him as well?
It was a wild pitch. If it hit him, it would have been dead ball.
So Clapp scores again, and that brings up Matthew Burke. And timeout called. Going to get a pinch runner. Donovan Garcia comes in to run.
Number 1, Donovan Garcia.
So some more speed on the base pass in the form of Garcia. Burke has a couple of singles and a run driven in. Check on Garcia, who's stolen 4 bases. He's not been caught this year. Oh, and now he's picked off. Too much of a lead, and a nice pickoff move from Cooper King ends the inning. The Saints get a run and lead it 7-2.
I'm taking a close look because they duplicated our score yesterday with Lander, but they had it fixed by the time I took a look.
Top of the 8th inning. This is Zone, the leadoff hitter. It's 1 for 3. 7-2 Saints. Well, Saints chasing Augusta for that 8th and final spot. According to the PBC website, and you take this with a grain of salt because it's had its issues with updates and such, here's a pop-up into short left field, and Newland calls off Clapp to make the catch. The website says that Augusta has a 10-15 PBC record. Flagler with an 8-15 mark in the league. So if that's right, we're tied with Augusta in the loss column. Augusta playing Columbus State at Columbus, and they've split the first two. The reason I say take it with a grain of salt when you look at the PBC website is that the website also says that Augusta has lost 2 in a row. So in fact, that game is just getting underway in the next minute or two in Columbus. So if the Saints can hold on here, they'll be pulling for the Cougars of Columbus State. Well, McClellan pops it into short right field, and taking charge is Owens. Calls off Burke and makes the catch.
Now batting, number 3, Connor Droz.
Here's Connor Droz. Hit one hard last time up, and Sims Owens made a spectacular diving catch in the right field corner to rob him of a hit and perhaps extra bases. And that was with a couple of runners on. Good defense paying off for the Saints today. Last inning ended with that outstanding double play that Garrett hit off the glove of Fisher, went right to Clapp, who stepped on the bag and threw to first to end the inning. A 2-out walk to Droz, and the inning continues. Brings up Lucas Martino, who's 0 for 3. High fly ball deep to left. Newland drifting back, and that one is going to get out of here. A 2-run, 2-out home run from Martino makes it a 7-4 ball game. That brings up Manriquez, who's 1 for 3. So now starting to see some stirring in the Flagler bullpen, and it gets a little more businesslike. Fisher gets ahead, a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Fouled back again. 1-2 pitch. Oh! Half the crowd wanted it. Give Lander credit. They've traveled well here. Lots of blue in the stands. Now the count runs full. There's the payoff pitch. Fouled off the catcher's helmet. And our home plate umpire, Christopher Riddle, will take a moment to collect a couple of baseballs and allow Griffin Garcia to compose himself. A 3-2 grounded foul. Good at bat from Manriquez.
10 pitches.
10 pitches so far. Fisher has thrown 49 in 2 2/3 innings. And he walked him. So the inning continues. And Dave Barnett strides out, has a little something to say, I think, to the home plate umpire about where that last pitch was. Maybe, I don't know what he's talking about. I'm just speculating. But we'll see a pitching change. Introduce you to the new Saints hurler when we return. Well, the third Saints pitcher of the day is number 24, Gabriel Partridge, a 5'10 junior right-hander out of Miami. Partridge is making his 13th appearance. He's 0-6, but a good ERA of 2.87. He's thrown 15 in 2/3 innings, allowed 15 hits, 7 runs, 5 of them earned. He's walked 8 and struck out 16. He's a big-time strikeout guy. And he'll deal with Ethan Wilder with a runner at first. 2 runs in the inning on the 2-run home run from Lucas Martino. And he pumps in a first pitch strike. Wilder looking for his first hit of the day. Runner breaks from first. Garcia's throw not in time.
He's halfway to second before he got the yet.
Caleb Singleton is the pinch runner down at second now. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Checked his swing. We'll do it again at 2-2. The count is full. Payoff pitch misses low, ball 4. And that brings up Matthew Burgess. Burgess is 0 for 3. Well, Fisher got the first 2 outs fairly quickly in this 8th inning. Then gave up a walk to Droz, the 2-run home run to Martino. Manriquez walked, was replaced by Singleton, who stole a base, and now Wilder has walked. So the tying run is at the plate. This is popped up. Garcia having trouble finding it, and he makes the catch in fair territory. And the inning is over, but not before Lander gets a couple more, and they cut the lead to 7-4. Bottom of the 8th inning, Saints lead it 7-4, and a couple of changes for the Bearcats. Number 33, Ross McCurley, is now playing third base, and the fourth pitcher of the game is on, number 27, Evan Demarius. Demarius dealing with Matthew Burke, who's had a couple of hits. He's driven in a run. First pitch swinging, fouled out of play.
1-1. I like what you're thinking. Let's get us out of here.
You want to put us on a night?
Popped up behind first base. Second baseman Burgess makes the play. Brings up Coy Phillips, who has a single today. He was also hit by a pitch, so he's reached twice. Demarius making his 15th appearance. He has started 5 games, a 2-3 record with a 7.02 earned run average. Two from Demarius is outside, full count. It's a 1-out walk to Coy Phillips. And that brings up the hero of the day so far, Bryce Fitzgerald. A grand slam in the 3rd inning. That staked the Saints to a 6-0 lead, and now lead at 7-4. The ball scoots away, but not far enough for Phillips to advance. And a visit to the mound from the pitching coach. Gives us a chance to thank more of the sponsors of Flagler Athletics, including Birchall & Company. Find your home today. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, beer, sports. Carmelo's, delivering old world quality. Carrabba's, so close you can taste it. South State Bank, welcome to banking forward. Chick-fil-A, eat more chicken. And Pizzali's Chianti Room, for the true Italian food connoisseur. Big cut from Bryce Fitzgerald. It's great that Bryce Fitzgerald is now a guy who warrants a visit to the mound to talk strategy about how to deal with the slugger. 1-1 pitch is in for strike 2. And another big cut. But he comes up empty, and there are 2 gone here in the Flagler 8th.
Now the catcher, number 2, Griffin Garcia.
Here's Griffin Garcia. Reached on a walk, stole a base in the 6th. Long look in from Demarius. Now he comes set. Garcia lays off that one that stays outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Bennett Nance started for the Saints. Gave up those 6 runs. Then it was Matthew Ellis, Cooper King, and now Demarius gets out of the 8th. We head to the 9th inning. Saints lead it 7-4. Is a safe situation? Yeah. He didn't give up a run. He came in with 3-run lead, yeah. Prell. We'll see if the Saints can close this out and win the series. Gabriel Partridge out to save it. He'll deal with Tyler Prell, Gary Garrett, and Oliver Zone. First pitch is a ball to Prell, who's 2 for 3. Two one pitch, chopped foul. Stays alive by just getting a piece of that one. The 2-2 fly ball should be easy for Fitzgerald. Took a couple steps back, now a step or two in, and there's one gone in the 9th.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 9.
Here's Garrett. 1 for 3. Ball and a strike to Garrett. Seth Wysocki started the game, went 5 innings, allowed 5 hits, 2 runs, struck out 2, walked 2. That one just missed. 2 balls and a strike. Daniel Fisher came on for 2 2/3 innings. Gave up a couple of hits, a couple of runs. And that's where we stand, a 7-4 game. Offensively for the Saints, they got 6 runs in the third and 1 in the 7th.
That's been a problem with softball a lot, too.
And this one popped up into short center field. Long run for Fitzgerald, but he makes the catch. And Lander is down to its last out.
Now, the left fielder, number 2, Oliver Zone.
Top of the order, and Oliver Zone is 1 for 4 this afternoon. Tight strike zone, it seems like, here in the 9th inning. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now 2-1. That evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bearcats down to their last strike. Strike 3 called to end it. Flagler wins it 7-4, and they win the series 2-1. Seth Wysocki picks up the win. He is now 3-2 on the year. Bennett Nance with the loss. He's 1-1. Gabriel Partridge has his 3rd save. The big blow, a grand slam from Bryce Fitzgerald, and the Saints gotta love those morning starts. They win it 7-4. For Laurel Plexico and John Jordan, I'm Dave Wenda. Thanks for watching here on the PBC Network. Saints win.